Hello everyone and welcome to Flickering Myth TV, an extension of the website flickeringmyth.com. My name is EJ Marino and right now we have a brand new review of the film Downhill. You know, when you have actors like Julia Louis-Dreyfus and Will Ferrell, I never expected Downhill to be so boring. Did I expect it to be the best comedy I've ever seen? No, but to walk away going, what was the point of that movie? That is not what I expected from this movie. But overall, I don't have a lot of nice things to say about Downhill. From start to finish, I was incredibly bored and just kept going, did we really need it? Did we really need this movie? Or did you guys really want a nice Euro vacation? Because the snow day looked great, but the movie, not so much. The story of Downhill is fairly simple. We have a couple trying to rekindle that spark in their relationship. Yes, they're there with their two kids, but they want to make this a great family outing and have that spark that these two once had. Will Ferrell and Julia Louis-Dreyfus do okay in their roles, though that's kind of one of my issues. They have two of the most annoying, unlikable, grating characters I have seen in quite some time. Like, I thought the characters in Uncut Gems were completely unlikable and so unsympathetic, but this movie takes the cake because these two they didn't seem like they needed to be together. By the end of the film, I'm like, can y'all just get divorced? Because I would rather see these two in a marriage story kind of plot than the plot for this movie. Because it's just watching these two fight and bicker and then try to rekindle things and then bicker again. It just got on my nerves so much.
I don't think it'll be that challenging. It looks black, but it skis red.
Really?
American blue. Yeah, several of the black runs are American blue. European red. They just call them black for the prestige.
Other than the beautiful locations, the mountains covered in snow, I hated the overall look of this movie. It looked cheap, like a streaming service movie or a TV show. Actually, the whole vibe of this movie screamed TV show. This was like the most boring episode of Modern Family ever. You know that one show where we see all the family lives and they're very, again, unlikable people doing unlikable things? That's the vibe of this movie. It felt like a sitcom you would see on ABC. It would get canceled after one season and you would forget about it. I'm hoping to forget about this movie after this review, but I just have to sit here and think about the weak cinematography, the lack of jokes, the overall unlikable vibe of the film, and that's all the film has to it. In a quick little hour and 26 minutes, there's not much to do other than annoy you with this film. What really got to me and what really just made me feel so negative about this film is how low energy it was. Again, starring Will Ferrell, I expect this actor to be at an 11. Here, he's not even at a 5. We don't even get scaled back Will Ferrell. We get Will Ferrell on like Thorazine. He is just so demure and so boring in this film. Again, I didn't need slapstick, crazy Sherlock Holmes, Anchorman kind of vibe, but I wanted something else from him other than what he offered here. Now, Julia Louis-Dreyfus does an amazing job. She's a great actress and really shows off why she's so good. She has a lot of range in this film, has a lot to do in this film. Do I like her character? Not so much. She's, again, unlikable just as much as Will Ferrell. Everyone will walk away with how bad his character is. She's not that great either, but she plays it a little bit better, adds more layers to it. She was stuck on that show Veep for a very long time, so I haven't really got to see her play a different type of character, so I loved seeing her here. The acting is overall fine. Miranda Otto, she's from The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. She's the only one to make me laugh. She was the most over the top, the most character of the characters here. Everyone felt like boring, bland, just people we would see down the street or something like in a sitcom where they have to be relatable, but not Miranda Otto's character. She's the one who's like running the like ski resort that they're at and is so deliciously campy, the only entertainment in the entire film. Now, maybe if I was a parent that had two kids and in a marriage for about 20 years, I would be able to relate to this movie a little bit more, because it seemed like the critics, who were a little bit older than me, really seemed to relate to a lot that was in this film, so I can't really knock it there. There is some people who can relate to it, but I found this to be one of the most unrelatable things. Watching a dad complain about spending $2,000 on a helicopter ski trip, I can't relate to that. That doesn't seem like fun, entertaining moments for me. This movie lacks a lot of entertaining moments. And then when there are like comedy gags, they go on way too long. For a movie that's an hour and 26 minutes, some of the jokes felt like they lasted an hour, and it was amazing to see them pull mediocre jokes for that long. It's just really kind of wild to see a film like this that is just doesn't go anywhere. From the start to the end, we end up in the same spot, which is one of my biggest pet peeves in film. Take me on a journey. I want to start from point A and go to point C. B can be whatever it needs in the middle, but C needs to be different than A. This was A. Nothing changed, nothing progressed. I just saw unlikable people do unlikable things for an hour and a half. Well, I'm running out of ways to say I hated the characters and the movie was boring, so let's wrap up this review. That was my feelings on the movie Downhill. What did you guys think of this review? What do you guys think of this movie? Are you interested in seeing it? Are you a big Will Ferrell fan? This might work for you, so let me know down in the comments below. Make sure you subscribe to Flickering Myth, because we make videos like this every single week, and give us a thumbs up, because YouTube takes those way too seriously. Alright everyone, let's try to have a fun, entertaining conversation about Downhill below. At least something would be fun.